How are we doing today? And I just want to go straight into this movie review, so let's go with a spoiler warning right there. The Matrix, one of my favorite movies of all time, and it is a very thought-provoking movie. There's a trilogy, which now they have 4 movies, but nobody really liked the 4th movie. I'll review it at some point, but it's just a shitty 4th movie. I don't even want to go into it. But the first movie, it is known as one of the best movies of all time. Like, a lot of people know it. It is a household name, and a lot of people have talked about, oh, the Matrix in real life, and it goes into those thought-provoking ideas. Are we living in a simulation, or are we not? We will never know, because we'll never break free of the simulation if the people that are controlling it want us to. The idea of this movie is a very simple one. It goes into human nature in a simulation, and so the movie starts with Neo, he's a regular accountant, he's just doing his regular thing. But then he gets an offer by this man named Morpheus. And if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what you're doing. This movie's an amazing movie. But he goes and meets with a Morpheus dude, which is where you will see the red pill, blue pill scene. And so he has a choice. Blue pill, stay in this reality and don't accept the truth and just be whoever this slave mind wants you to be. Or red pill, take the truth, figure out what it is, and figure out how deep this rabbit hole goes. How deep can you go? And so throughout the whole movie, it's just Neo learning what is the Matrix and what is happening. It does become like a superhero type of movie, not really, but he goes into like the war that the actual people have that are actually free from the Matrix against the robots. And it goes into that whole entire idea of a big war between them. And the first movie doesn't really explain it. They're trying to escape the Matrix more than actually fighting the robots on the outside. There are these safeguards, that is Agent Smith, and all of these different people that, you know, that they don't want people breaking free. And so they view Morpheus as a terrorist. And at the beginning of the movie, you don't really understand what's going on very well, because you have Trinity that is just kind of like doing her own thing, trying to find Neo, or trying to find the one, as they would say. You know, they go see the Oracle, and the Oracle tells him all of these things. And he starts to really find himself in this. Like, you know from the beginning that Neo is going to be the one. He's Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves and young Keanu. Amazing movies. But you have all of these different parts of the movie where he's finding himself being... like, he's finding out that everything is a lie, and he's finding who he is and who he wants to be. And I find that to be a very special meaning of the movie, especially when we go into the last part of the movie where, you know, you have that amazing bullet time scene. This movie plays a lot with bullet time, and it plays a lot with that slow-mo effect and that whole idea of him dodging bullets and doing all of these incredible stunts and then fighting the agents. And like I said, getting back Morpheus, getting betrayed by one of their team members because they know that the life on the inside is better and it's not as realistic as it is. And so you go into this whole idea a lot more of, would you rather be in a simulation being comfortable, or would you rather know the truth and fight for the truth and for other people to be exposed to the truth? And that's a basic idea of the whole movie. And so at the end of the movie, Neo kind of assimilates that he's the one that can beat the Matrix. He's the one that will bring back balance in a way, and he is the chosen one. And at the end of the movie, it's a really funny scene where Agent Smith comes and tries to fight him, and then he just starts fighting him with like just looking to the side, and he's just beating Agent Smith. It's an incredible movie, and I really enjoyed it. And it's a really cool message of finding oneself in a simulation, in a way, where he is finding out exactly who he was meant to be and exactly who he wants to be by just taking a leap of faith. And I think that is an incredible message that I think a lot of us can relate to, in a way. Just taking that leap of faith. We don't know what's going to be on the other side, but we know that if we take it, we might be all the better for it. And it's just... the best case scenario is that everything goes well. And in this movie, everything does go well. And like I said, there's a trilogy and then a 4th movie that's like the uglier older brother. I really like this movie, and I think that a lot of people can agree that this movie is one of the best of all time. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely go watch it. I don't know where you guys can watch it, but if you guys look on Google, The Matrix watch options, you can find it in a streaming service. And if not, you can probably buy it or rent it. It's a very household name, and I think that all of you guys should watch it, because for me, this movie is a 9.2 out of 10. It's an amazing movie. It has a few issues there that I see, especially with what they make it way too obvious. Like Neo, the one. Oh my God! You just rearrange the letters and you'll get it. They make it a pretty cliche movie, but I think that it's a movie that broke a lot of standards, and it is the standard for these types of movies. You have movies like Blade Runner, Ready Player One, and all of this that deal with robots, simulations, and all these different kinds of things. And I just think that this movie it takes it to the next level. And especially being in the 1990s, where CGI was relatively really well for that moment, but here right now, like, you see it and it's not the same. But that thought-provoking idea of The Matrix is what makes it stand out so much more, and why I love it so much, and why I will recommend it. Much like I will recommend this channel to each one of you, and much like you should recommend it to others. If you are already subscribed, then you don't need to listen to this very much. But if you aren't subscribed, or if you are subscribed and you have family members that aren't subscribed, then you should definitely go and just hit the subscribe button from their account. Or if you don't want to do that, you can actually ask them to hit the subscribe button, or you could just hit the subscribe button yourself. I post almost daily videos, and I try to really keep up with it. I post as much as possible, and I think that you guys will really much enjoy this channel. I have other videos that you guys should definitely go watch. Hit the like button if you don't want to hit the subscribe button yet, and you want to go watch other videos, and comment down below what you guys think about The Matrix. If you guys think that we're living in a simulation, if you guys what you guys think, I would love to know. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I really enjoy making them. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.